big news coming in. This, remember, is in the backdrop of the first strike that India indulged in response to the Pahalgam massacre. The 9 targets in 25 minutes. And among those, I can tell you, as the confirmation coming in from our sources, remember Jaish-e-Mohammed and Lashkar-e-Taiba operational hubs were hit in Murid-Ke, also in Bahawalpur. And we have the names now that have come in of the names. In Jaish-e-Mohammed, it's very pertinent this time that according to our sources, with the confirmation coming in, that Masood Azhar's family members are not simply family members. They have been top operatives. One of them led the IC-814 hijacking in 1999 that led to the release of Masood Azhar, Omar Sheikh, Masood Ahmad Zargari as well. Omar Sheikh eventually, remember, led the journalist, American Jewish journalist Daniel Pearl to captivity, eventually leading to his murder, and that happened in Pakistan. The visuals that you're looking at, the list that we have accessed, and I want to tell you the names that are coming in. Abu Jundal, Lashkar-e-Taiba's, Jaish-e-Mohammed chief's kin as well in this. Hafiz Jamil's name is coming up. Jaish-e-Mohammed chief's brother-in-law, also according to our sources, has been neutralized in Bahawalpur. So 2 important sites that Pakistan did not expect could be hit. Bahawalpur for Jaish-e-Mohammed, that Indian government's dossier calls an operational hub, the operational headquarters of Jaish. Jaish, remember, had an imprint of almost all terror attacks when it came to India, whether it was the Pulwama terror attack, starting with the release of Masood Azhar in 1999. To protect our 179 passengers, 11 crew members, India then decided to release these 3 terrorists, Masood Azhar, Omar Sheikh and Ahmad Zargari. In turn, then Masood Azhar started to carry out and launch suicide missions, terror attacks, especially in Jammu and Kashmir, but also across India. This is a Mega India Today exclusive. We are told that in the airstrikes that took place right after the Pahalgam massacre, as the strategy, as the first strike, the phase 1, so to say, when Operation Sindoor that we are talking about. Kamaljeet Sandhu joins me for the latest on that. Kamaljeet, clearly the Jaish-e-Mohammed and Lashkar-e-Taiba were the big targets. Tell us about the name. Abu Jundal's name is coming up. Also, Jaish-e-Mohammed's chief's brother-in-law's name also coming in on this. Hafiz Jamil's name is coming. Take us through the details of these names.
Hafiz Mohammed Jamil, who's the elder brother-in-law of Maulana Masood Azhar, who's also the UN proscribed terrorist. He's been involved in several of the terror activities, actually involved in radical indoctrination of youth. So a key element there also is Mohammed Yusuf Azhar. And remember, this is the other brother-in-law of Maulana Masood Azhar. And why is he important is because he's wanted in the IC-814 hijack case. So this is where it's a shot in the arm as far as the security grid is concerned. Remember, neutralizing. And then we're talking about Mudassir Khadian Khas, who's also called Abu Jundal, Lashkar-e-Taiba commander. He's received a guard of honor by the Pakistani army. The wreath were laid also on behalf of the Pakistani army chief, which actually goes to show the sort of involvement and the backing. And India has always been reiterating, be it Pakistan ISI or the Pakistani army, they continue to support terror organizations like Jaish-e-Mohammed and Lashkar-e-Taiba. So these terror organizations not only operate but continue to have safe haven there. And remember, as far as serving Lieutenant General of the Pakistani Army and IG of Punjab Police has also attended the prayer ceremony. And thereafter, what we know is there is Khalid, which is alias Abu Akasa, also Lashkar-e-Taiba terrorists engaged in weapon smuggling from Afghanistan, a key player in activities, especially in Jammu and Kashmir. Again, the other name we are getting is Mohammed Hassan Khan, again affiliated to Jaish-e-Mohammed, son of Mufti Asghar Khan. So these are key players who played a major part in terrorism in Jammu and Kashmir, and they have been effectively neutralized. And remember, this could be part of the 100 such terrorists who have been neutralized in Operation Sindoor. But meanwhile, it's not all over, because remember, what we've seen is the sort of retaliation which India has struck Pakistan with, and thereafter what we know is the BSF has...
Kamaljeet, I'll come back to you in just a short while. Stay on with me.